So you're probably having a lot of negative thoughts, not at the right moments, and I know that they're bothering you. Let's just be completely honest with ourselves. Each and every single one of us was at least once through these kinds of situations. Like, for example, you were standing on a balcony and you were just appreciating the view, and then you had that one intrusive thought that told you, what if you jumped? Yeah, those kinds of thoughts. Or for example, someone was riding around in a bicycle, like, like next to you, and you just thought to yourself, like, what if I just punch this guy off his bicycle? Or for example, you were just appreciating the nature, like for example, you were walking around with your family, and your mind just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like you weren't able to just focus on the beauty in front of you. I know. Living with these kinds of thoughts that just constantly annoy you all the time and won't let you go to experience the beauty of the present moment. I know it can eat out of you. It can truly suck the life energy out of you, and it can make you miserable. And so that's exactly what we will prevent in this video, so that it will still happen, of course, but you will reduce it heavily by like 99.9%, the way that I was able to do it. So let's first break down to the two ways that you actually have these kinds of negative or intrusive thoughts in your consciousness, how you receive them and how you have them. The first way that you can have them is that they are stored within your subconscious mind. You see, between the ages of 0 and 8 years old, your brain was in a constant state of theta, which is a highly meditative state. These are waves in which thoughts, ideas, I don't know, visual images or whatever had re- had a real had a really easy chance of getting themselves implanted in your subconscious mind, meaning that you aren't even aware of them and they're just there. And they haven't left ever since then. And this has been also happening even after you were 8 years old. Because after all, we all get into theta waves when we are relaxing. Or they don't have to be necessarily theta waves, they can be higher waves, but it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, a person needs to be traumatized once for their entire point of view to change on life forever. So it's about emotion and not about repetition, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you hold them, these kinds of intrusive thoughts, in your consciousness, and then whenever you try to relax, they just come out and they wreak some mischief and you feel bad and all of these things. And yeah, don't worry. I will tell you how you can get rid of them in a second. But the second way, and this one is gonna be more advanced. So you're gonna experience this more as time goes on and you do the practice that I will tell you. But after a while, you need to remember this. And that's the fact that you're like a radio station. Because think about it. At every single point that you're alive, you're sending out frequencies into the universe. A frequency is a collection of moods, identities, thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and these electromagnetic signals that you're quite literally sending out into the universe is the embodiment of the physical reality that you see in front of yourself. But that's a topic for a whole another video. You're constantly sending out frequencies into the universe, and then God rearranges the universe based on what kind of frequency you're outputting. But also at the same time, you're also receiving frequencies. And this receivement of frequencies isn't always enlightenment. It isn't always, God's guidance towards becoming the best possible version of yourself. No, 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 no. Sometimes it's crazy stuff. It's, yeah, sometimes it's very fucked up shit, and that's completely fine because we're still human after all, and frequencies still oscillate, like, due to the law of rhythm. Like, you cannot think about, the ways that you can become abundant in this life, like, all the time. Of course, every single swing to the right of the positive side always has an equal swing to the left side with the negative things that you don't want. So that's completely fine. And plus, you cannot stop this. You will always output and receive frequencies from the universe. It's just gonna be happening for the rest of your life. So you shouldn't beat yourself about it, like when you get these kinds of negative thoughts that are that aren't yours. So yeah, those are the two ways that these negative thoughts are stored within your consciousness, and it's completely fine. Don't worry. If you just follow the practice that I'm about to teach you, you will quite literally get rid of them within a week. If you truly put in the effort, all you need to do is just meditate. And I know that meditation has garnered this reputation of just, sitting there and harnessing the power of your third eye, but no, that's not what we're gonna be doing over here. You see, meditation is quite literally stepping out of the outer world and going into the inner world. So, in order to truly access the deepest parts of your subconscious mind so that you can cleanse it out of any of these negative intrusive thoughts that are unprocessed and that are nerfing you because they're taking up so much of your hardware, so much of your CPU that you cannot even function properly. And I know this very much sucks. And especially in the modern day where everything is, fast paced and stuff like that. Yeah, you'll definitely need to do this. So, the meditation practice that I want you to do every single day for at least 10 minutes is that I want you to get into a relaxed position. And when I say relaxed position, that can be anything. It can be you lying down, it can be you sitting down, basically a position where you are able to relax all of your muscles whilst feeling completely comfortable. That's a relaxed position. And then once you're there, I want you to quite literally focus on nothing. Focus on nothing. Completely detached from all five of your physical senses. And I recommend that you do this quite early in the morning, probably around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., whilst everyone is still asleep. And don't focus on anything. And also, the second one and the most important one, don't think about anything. Quite literally, don't think about anything and completely detach from all five of your physical senses. Do this, and I guarantee to you that you'll cleanse your subconscious mind out of everything that it holds in there. And you will see some crazy stuff, my timeless reader. Don't think that this process will be a cakewalk. No, no, no. You will see some crazy, distressing thoughts. Like, yeah, past traumas may come out that you haven't even been aware of for the past, like, I don't know, however long. You will see faces, you will see those dark videos that you probably watched like when you were 12 years old and you were like, I don't know, very curious, about the outside world. Yeah, crazy stuff will come out. But what matters is that it is finally getting processed and you don't react to it. You just let it flow out of there. And once it leaves, then it's gone forever. And so, yeah, whenever you also do this, after you cleanse your subconscious mind and you randomly get those, those mischievous thoughts, like, throwing someone out of their bicycle, for example, you just do this. You don't have to get into a relaxed position, like, you don't have to lie down whenever they come. Just remember to stop thinking, to stop basically putting so much importance on your five physical senses, and just appreciate the physical moment, the present moment. Just focus on the world around you, and that will truly get you to detach out of your ego. So, yeah, that's about it. Do this practice each and every single day. Remember to get relaxed. That's the most important part. To not think about anything. Just don't. Uh, Also, detach from all five of your physical senses. So go completely inward. And also, when those thoughts finally come, whether that will be through the frequency way or through the way of coming out of your subconscious mind, don't judge them, don't respond to them, don't react to them, don't do anything with them. Just let them flow. And remember that they are not yours. They're just random thoughts that you picked up either a long time ago because they were stored in your subconscious mind, or because, you just randomly received them because the universe is just like that. So yeah, don't beat yourself about them. when you have them, it's not worth it. And like 99% of the time, they're not even your fault. They were just random things that you picked up along the way. So yeah, now you're just sending them back into the universe. You are finally processing them and letting them go. And yeah, enjoy the calmness of your mind. Use it for success and use it to be aware that the universe is constantly trying to defeat you with its frequencies and it is always trying to make you its bitch. So always be one step above and remember that you should always put yourself first. If you want to supercharge your progress on self mastery and all of these skills like discipline, stoicism, willpower, productivity, resiliency, like all of these people, then you can check out Timeless Leaders Mindsets in the description. It is a collection of 24 unbreakable mindsets that, if you apply to your day to day life, will guarantee you success with any kind of life situation, with any kind of goal, and all with a huge discount. Even though I could have been charging thousands for this, but since I only want the best for you, I'm only here to give you the knowledge, then here you go. All you need to do is just apply them meticulously to your day to day life, and you'll be set with any kind of skill. Thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you